How you going, guys? This is a raid cam from Rustralasia MAIN server. The clan today is Sin, and their attackers are going to be a clan called DOTORG. Now, this is your typical large clan base with multiple towers, a lot of high external walls, and a lot of protection from a raid. Now, we did have a lot of problems with the files. They were quite corrupt, and there's a lot of lag spikes and frame problems. So watch that frame counter down the bottom corner, and I hope you enjoy. Okay, so DOTORG caught me a bit by surprise. They actually slapped down this fob while I was waiting to film Sin for another raid on another clan. Could have been possibly DOTORG, I don't actually know. So let's have a look. They normally run from about 8 to 15 players, and I dare say that they've got 15 or more on at the moment. They're very well set up, they're very ready to go, and they've also got some excellent positioning right on the front doorstep of the Sin main base there. I don't know if they're going to take advantage of the new Twig build privilege system where you can build Twig inside a restricted building privileged area, or whether they're just going to take it down as normal with the breach. So it looks like DOTORG are ready to make a move onto Sin and start the attack. Receiving a couple of shots already from Sin, and they definitely know they're there. There's a couple of guys up on the roof there with the bolty, and they are returning fire. DOTORG making a move and pushing up to the outer first TC. One of them gracefully dodging bullets and pushing to the second TC, followed by his mates. Pop down C4 onto the first tool cupboard closest to the external walls. Plenty of cover fire coming from DOTORG up into the top of the Sin gun galleries up the top there. And C4 looks like on the outer high external wall as well. And it looks like there is a code lock on that tool cupboard, so that's going to make life difficult as they can't get it. Bit of a waste of C4, and they can't destroy it also, as it'll go to an alternate tool cupboard, which makes life even more difficult. But they've definitely pushed through now and made an impact. Oh, and the first rocket has been fired from Sin, which is an incendiary rocket out behind the tool cupboard, making it difficult to take cover, while Sin are up in their gun galleries, raining hell down on DOTORG as they continue to breach through to the main base. Heading back down to have a look at the damage and carnage that's going on down here. They're now rocketing the second set of high walls. Plenty of return fire, which looks like a sentry. They got 2 sentries sitting up in that corner, and that is wreaking havoc on the breach team. They are firing back up to it with incend rockets, which will destroy it eventually, because they're going to want to get rid of those as soon as possible, as they will not be able to proceed any further without taking some serious hits. Firing up incend rockets. That sentry must not have much health left on it. I dare say that that would be the end of it after this. There's another rocket. Oh, they're absolutely bombarding these sentries. They are causing them a nightmare in the breach. It's just fallen down now. And the second one is also gone. So they are clear now to breach. They've pushed through to the next set of high external walls while this has been going on, which has now given them direct access to the Sin foundations, right? So they're going to tunnel through. They can either have one or two options. They can go up, or they can go across and try and figure out where they're going to go from there. They're definitely using up their rocket supply on this, but they're getting plenty of fire from the outside towers. We're just going to take a look at the sort of coverage these towers are giving them. Now, not too good coverage from up here. I mean, he's blocked by some sort of structure there, but he's definitely getting coverage across to the fob. If we have a look from the second tower over near the fob, he has it all covered where he can see all windows and all gun galleries, and he's keeping the pressure on those boys. M249 on the top of the fob, covered by the stairs. That is excellent coverage. I mean, you can't really beat the stairs. They are a pain in the ass. You can see them, but you can't shoot them. Plenty of gunfire exchanging from Sin down to the breach, back up from .org. Rockets are still absolutely going off. And they would be quite far, and they're about halfway through now in the breach into the foundations. Plenty of Incend rockets blocking the breach with fire, so the nakeds, the guys and .org that have been killed aren't able to run back in and pick up their loot. More rockets going off, taking up more damage. We're just going to have a look inside the breach. Here we got the .org boys coming in here. They're so close to getting through. It almost looks like they're going to do a foundation wipe. We're one triangle foundation away from tunneling the entire way through this enormous Sin base. If they're going for a foundation wipe, I hope they got the rockets to support it, because that is an insane amount of rockets to drop a base that big. But it's definitely going to lower the stability on top of that base. Here we are back inside having a look, and it looks like we're getting some more contact. Looks like it might be Who. And Who has come for a counter raid. There we've got a silenced Bolty. Moving on. And here they are, comes the Who army up the hill for a counter raid. This could get interesting. Are they here to count? And Ezra's sleeping. And they're not here to counter Sin, they're here to counter .org. This could get interesting. Now they're putting the pressure on .org from the back side of their fob. They're unable to run out and back and forward freely between the two. So this will definitely be a game changer. Bit of an aerial view there so you can see the sort of pressure they're putting on. Gonna go back to the breach. There seems to be a fair bit going on here. It looks like Sin have pushed out and are wiping the ground, wiping .org with whatever the hell they're wiping it with, but they have cleaned up. Plenty of bodies on the ground, plenty of carnage. And it's all! .org has been wiped out, one of them by a rocket. Para's come down and he's absolutely wiped him out. How he got down there, I do not know, but... And here comes... And he's done another one has dropped from the roof. This is crazy. That is insane. How do you go from losing a breach like that? They had full support, full team 2 there, and it was just... Oh... And rockets going off at the breach. There are bodies everywhere. There is gunfire. Nobody knows who's who. But I can tell you who's not who's who. And Sin is pushing through. Another Sin member has mowed down .org. And it looks like they've reclaimed the breach and reclaimed the bottom of their base. They're just cleaning up the last few of .org. Walls are going down. They have sealed the first layer of their breach, and that is secure. There is a little section there with it. No, there he goes. He's put down a wall. So they are secure in there now. Unless .org want to come back through and quickly rocket that, they're going to lose this breach really quickly, and it's all going to go south from here. Night is getting quite dark, and it looks like, yep, they've sealed the breach, and night has fallen. Now, at night time, it gets pretty quiet around in the old Rustralasia, as it's harder to see, and people prefer to fight, obviously, during the day where they get full coverage. There's Sin. Looks like they're picking up the pieces of .org and rebuilding slowly to seal up that breach so they can't just come back through on a last hurrah. Here we have the back of the fob where Who are still fighting it out with .org from their fob. they're definitely keeping the pressure on, and I definitely say that this is a game changer. Here we have the most secure fob in the world that I have ever seen in the thousands of hours of Rust. This is some crazy sort of wall maze to stun the enemy when they come running up, but it's definitely good cover. They're definitely mowing down the enemy and they're being successful. And they're still going, people. Who have pushed up and they're putting down a high external wooden wall right out the front door of the fob. Now they do have a drama here with the sentry which will mow them down, and he's going to fix this by the looks with the rocket. Well placed. He looks like he's just missed it. They're pushing up. I wonder what they're going to do. Whether they're going to rocket through the side, or whether they're going to take a page out of the old .org book and foundation wipe the fob. Looks like they're building up the side, and I spoke too soon. Looks like they also don't have any metal embrasures on those windows, and only the front, so it is quite accessible. And this is exactly what I was talking about before, where these guys are able to build inside a building privileged area with twig only, which gives them access to the top of this fob. They're building in. Here they are. He's up to the window. And he's in. Now he's going to go up there and probably clear out those couple of guys that are up the top. And let's have a look at what .org are doing. So they've sealed that staircase, so nobody can get down there. They obviously knew that they were building up. And it's a pretty smart move, because it doesn't look like they got much gear left other than the old bad boy M249 over there and the lone sentry. Takes a bit more than that, mate. Okay, so we have Who here. They seem to be camping this, knowing that they're going to drop it. So I've gone a double layer so you can see what's going on. And .org are definitely up to no good and definitely planning some sort of attack here with their rocks and soul gun. But it'll be interesting. I mean, it could be still anybody's game. It doesn't take much to turn things around. So here he comes up with the hammer, and he's dropped that. They've got access. He's down. And Who have all guns on that. All guns are on .org. Nobody wants to really push down because they're not sure what .org have, so it is a risky situation. He's dropped down, he's rocketed it. Oh my god! It is chaos! Gunfire everywhere, there is blood, people. There is blood. There will be plenty of nakeds here, dead. More Who members flowing through the window for backup and support. Oh, that is a bad decision. Somebody has put down a concrete barricade right in front of the sentry, thinking they were doing the right thing for cover. But all it's done is now block the sentry from shooting up to where they're dropping in. So we'll see what happens with that. That's a bit of a silly choice. More death and carnage. These guys are just getting mowed down every time they pop up their bald little heads. Looking at Who here, who have been sealed back out of there. Looks like .org have resealed up their hole. And they're regrouping, waiting for the next down. They've dropped it again. Oh, he's got it. He's dropped it. It's absolute carnage. There's no stopping these guys going through there. Oh, he's trying to reseal it up. Has he done it? It is resealed and they are safe again. Looting the bodies of the Who members that have fallen down. Looks like they've got a couple of rockets. Looks like they've got a couple of guns. Bit of kit, bit of armor. A couple of meds. Old Mac has got the old purple hoodie on there. Could be a bit deceptive. Bit of a smart move. Who are waiting for them to reopen the portal to hell. And the portal's open to hell. He's coming out with a rocket. Oh, but it's been deflected by the stairwell. That is a smart move. Didn't know that that could happen. Pushing it down. Oh, plenty of bodies down there. Who doesn't know what to do? Majestic coming here with a rocket. He's looking. He's got two guys to choose from. Who's he going to pick? Who's he going to pick? And he's been down. Old Pastry's come in and mowed him down before CZ could get up there to defend him. Holy shit. The bodies are insane. Scare Crizzle taking the kills. He's down as well. I feel like I'm commentating a horse race. Wirrapunda's up there. He's taking a shot. Oh, he's down as well. More DOTORG bloodshed. What are we going to do? Panda's back. Pastor DOTORG's dead. Holy shit. Look at the bodies. This is carnage. Vindog 06 is up there. Probably there to code rate him. More carnage. Fuck me. Coming back to reclaim their loot and from their bodies. They're probably going to push back through for a second hurrah. Let's have a look from down at DOTORG. Here we go. So they're picking up, they're looting the bodies, and they got it covered with an M249. And he's trying to run down there, but he's failed, like ran his face into an M249. What a stupid decision. And he's got the rocket. Oh, Jesus Christ. This is crazy. I don't even know. This is just, I'm lagged out with these amount of flies and bodies. There's just shit everywhere. You guys are fucked. Probably the most entertaining fob battle I have ever seen. And look at the bodies, would ya? Holy shit. Well, you'd think it would all be over. That was a big raid. But here's Sin coming for a counter onto the fob of .org. Currently overtaken by the Who Boys. Putting down fire. Rockets are going off. They are rocketing the backside of the fob. Are they going to take it over and be able to claim the loot? And the rockets are off, the walls are off, and they're going to build up. He's up, the stairs are up, the second level, and they are boosting in, and it is all over for these boys. Well, that's about it from me, guys. Thanks for watching, thanks for listening, thanks for putting up with all my dribble of shit. I hope you had fun and enjoyed it. It was my first one. Plenty more to come, plenty more raid cams on the server, and I'll see you out there. Thanks for watching. Bye.